You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And now, the Golden State Warriors starters. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Pacers, Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Shepherd. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Greg, we've got two teams that boast some serious firepower off the bench.
And that depth makes each team more difficult to defend, more unpredictable. Both sides have a lot of guys who can step up on any given night.
Here's Shepherd. Siakam left side. Shot clock at 5. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Top of the key, Siakam. Shoots it. Back to Nembhard. Jackson with the screen. A three-pointer off the mark. For the Pacers, they come in off the loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Podziemski finds Kuminga. Yes, that goes in.
And that's really where Kuminga likes to operate, 15 feet and in.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Pacers. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And here is Butler, following the three-pointer by Siakam. Pass to Curry. Lets it go with the 3. And that one is off. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Nembhard. And the shot goes in. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now here's Curry. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Butler kicks to Green, and Curry has it in the corner. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. He's got 6.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
Takes a step back. Kuminga against Siakam, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Pass to Siakam. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Nice defense from Kuminga. Butler, no good.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Back to Siakam. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Butler pass to Curry. Outside, Kuminga hits it from three-point range. Kuminga's got 5 now.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Siakam. That one doesn't drop. Nice defense from Kuminga.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Podziemski, the bounce pass. Curry can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Dallas. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Back to Podziemski. Outside Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shepard the pass to Nembhard. Jackson down low. He's against Green. Pass to Shepard. They could use a bucket. Warriors with the rebound.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
Down low. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And a look at the toughness of Draymond. He took the hit, and he got it to go.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Back to Kuminga. Shoots the three. Knocks down the three ball. Kuminga's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Siakam, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Left side, Butler. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 11, and it's off from three-point range. Pass to Podziemski. Over Shepard. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
Siakam against Kuminga. Jackson looking it over. Here's Nesmith. That 3 off the mark. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-6 run. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, just throw it up there and let Kuminga do the rest. What an athlete.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Basket good. And that's 13 points for Siakam.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Here are your Pacers Breakers dance crew.
it up here. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Warriors, 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Green with the ball. Green with a screen on Nembhard. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, on the heels of star Tyrese Halliburton's unfortunate Achilles tear, the Pacers losing starting center Miles Turner in free agency, this is a team that had boasted tremendous depth. And that depth will be tested what amounts to something of a gap year in Indy.
They'll be challenged for certain. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Now Walker, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield, count that one.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Podziemski. Horford with a screen on Nembhard. Now Horford fires for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
Now Nembhard, scoreless thus far. On the wing, Walker trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Warriors shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this match.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And Nembhard has it in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside, Walker fires from deep. They get it back. Jackson kicks to Siakam. Sinks the triple. Siakam's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Pacers.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Walker against Hield. 5 on the clock. Pass to Horford. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Now Siakam. From the high post. Horford with the rebound.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Pass to Spencer. Back to Podziemski. The 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Pass to Hield. Horford with a screen on Walker. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark. Pacers trail by 5. Siakam outside. Now Nembhard. The 3. That shot off. Jonathan Kuminga has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
We've got Jarace Walker, and it's McClung in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Pass to Furphy. Walker is screen on Butler. From the arc, the Warriors pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Furphy, no good on the triple. Warriors leading by 9. Hield outside. Pass to Horford. Three-pointer, Butler. Walker with the rebound. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And there's Jimmy Butler later on in his career, but still showing you the athleticism.
On the wing, Walker. Pass to Dennis. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
Hield the pass to Butler. And the shot no good, a bit short. Pacers trail by 8. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back to you, Kevin.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And here are the Warriors now. The Pacers making the shot. Back to Jackson Davis. The kick outside to Butler. Three-pointer, Hield. The shot comes out. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Walker looking for an opening. And the 3 off target. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. He's only allowed 5 points in the quarter. He's hauled in by Furphy. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Dennis. Here's McClung. Outside, Walker. Here's Huff. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Hield outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry looking it over. Up again. And it's Butler stuffing it right back through.
Yeah, hustle points there from Butler. Always looking at ways to hurt you.
Siakam passes to Shepard. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Curry kicks to Butler. On the wing, Green. And he lays it straight in. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, those are the kind of buckets that will get Draymond Green going. He relishes finishing through contact.
One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
Here's Butler. The Pacers making the shot. Curry from 3.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
And here is Siakam. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Pacers trail by 7. From deep. Tries to keep it alive.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Really left alone that time. Hield's got himself on the board with 3 there.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Pass to Siakam. Over Butler. Another miss by Siakam. Warriors leading by 10. Curry on the wing. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Here come your Indiana Pacers crowd. Give it up for them.
Andrew Nembhard checked in for Indiana. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Siakam against Kuminga. Pass to Nesmith. Now Nembhard. And again, unable to change momentum. Here's Podziemski. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Clippers. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 13. Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Jackson. And here is Siakam. buries it from three-point range. Siakam's got 21.
And right now, Siakam is cooking. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding the hot hand.
Now Podziemski. There's the pick. Back to Curry. Tough finish. Curry.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's Siakam. Defended by Kuminga. Releases. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Siakam.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Now, here's Green. Outside Butler. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Shepherd. Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage, and in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25-foot-2s, I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
And that one drops.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Siakam. Banked in off the glass. Siakam's got 28 points for the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Curry passes to Butler. Curry setting the pick for Butler to the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure. And you know, Draymond Green is a fiery personality who plays with relentless energy. And he continues to be an impactful, versatile player even at this stage of his career.
Al Horford is checked in for the Warriors. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Now Jackson. Inside. Here's Shepherd. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Shepherd. Shepherd's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Warriors leading by 3. 51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Nembhard against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Podziemski. Misses the 3. And it's the Pacers ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Siakam. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
So it's the Warriors now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Siakam. Over Green. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Siakam. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. The Warriors on top, up 3. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hey folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere.
Yeah, he's high point so far. You see the plays they're running for him? Featured through the half. I expect that to continue.
Yeah, same.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
Well, looking at the Warriors, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to move that he loves.
Warriors leading by 3. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Curry, that's good.
And we've seen this so many times. A hot start by Curry. And once he gets rolling like this, there's not much the defense can do.
Yep, that one goes. 32 points for Siakam.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Green, the screen. Curry dishes to Kuminga. Just 4 to shoot. Podziemski. And another 3 for Golden State.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pacers trail by 7. Siakam outside. Up the line by Indiana. And again, it's Indiana.
Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
Outside, Kuminga. Golden State moving it around. Butler, no good. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Neesmith has got 5 now.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Back to Curry. Here's the three. The Pacers pull it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson set the pick here for Shepard. It's Nembhard on the wing. Shoots over Curry. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Warriors leading. Curry on the wing. Outside, Green. Pass the buck. And they double up. Curry with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 22.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, "There's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here." Back to you.
They're for real. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Curry. He's got 22. Pass to Podziemski. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm. Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shepard. 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 6. Now here's Butler. Over Nesmith. Shot's good from Butler. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's a great mid-range scorer, and that's why Butler's teammates and coaches encourage him to look for that shot.
Pass to Siakam. Jackson, a screen on Kuminga. Siakam misses.
He was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Siakam, coming off a terrific season. He's averaged 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question he's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Pass to Nesmith. Now Nembhard. 3-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots from the baseline. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Pacers trail by 12. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game. And not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. For three, Siakam. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Jackson. Here's Podziemski. 10 points for him. He's off on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Nembhard with it. He has yet to score. On the wing, Jackson. Now Shepherd, just 5 to shoot. No one covering.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Outside, Kuminga. Outside Butler. From outside the arc. Oh, Butler draining the three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Nembhard sets the pick for Shepherd. Pass to Siakam. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Podziemski. And here is Curry. Nembhard covering. Green with a screen on Nembhard. Back to Podziemski. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Podziemski's got 9 points in the quarter. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Here comes your Pacers crew, everybody. Make some noise.
The Pacers making a switch here. Buffs jacked in. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Second, the Warriors.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Pacers trail by 15. Nembhard with it. Still yet to score. Shepherd, the pass to Nesmith, and stolen by Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Curry with the three. Rebounded by Jackson. The Pacers shooting is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Back to Nembhard. Now here's Jackson. He's defended by Podziemski. Pocket 6. Nesmith can't get it to go. Here's Golden State now. They're on an 18-5 run here. Outside Curry. Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. A three-pointer, no good. And Indiana shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Pass to Huff. Three-pointer. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. And the three ball is good. Curry's got 13 points in the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Shepherd. To the paint. Jackson down low. Defended by Kuminga. Missed for the first time this game. He's 5 for 6. Podziemski on the wing. Down low. Here's Green. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Green's got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to give out for your Pacers Treasure Dance Crew.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Curry. Back to Hield. Now Jackson Davis. Guarded by Walker. And the Warriors, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Dennis. 1:31 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. From deep, Walker. Curry with the rebound. Warriors leading by 21. Pass to Santos. On the wing, Hield. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Walker the pass to Huff. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Curry finds Hield. Horford with a screen on Nembhard. Hield from outside. And no good.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Huff passes to Walker. And Walker throws it down.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Outside Curry. The 10-footer. Count the basket. Curry's got 34 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. Don't blow bys.
Preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Huff in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Pacers' 5. Hield, the pass to Butler. Back to Hield. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
3 points.
Butler's got his 6th assist on the night.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Dennis. Pass to Siakam. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at that Nets matchup, that one's going to be game number 9 on the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
Gary Payton has checked in for Moody. Horford kicks to Butler. And here is Hield. Payton with the screen for Hield. No good from outside.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but put it down hard. Watch out below. Woo!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Now here's Hield from deep three-point land. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he makes good on the layup. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Hield finds Butler. Fades away. It's hauled in by Huff.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
McClung, the pass to Huff. Launches it. Dennis misses. Warriors leading by 18. To the middle. Horford against Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
2 shots.
The first one falls. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch and shoot percentages. Can I get off threes and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high volume 3-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now here's Curry. Takes the three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pacers trail by 18. Outside, Walker. Siakam passes to Jackson. Here's Dennis. Here's Siakam. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Walker in the corner. Pass to Dennis. Now, here's Siakam. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Siakam misses. Butler against Walker. Outside for Curry. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 37.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting him lights out from deep.
Pass to Dennis. Jackson with the screen. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Now here's Butler. Outside, Horford. And here is Curry. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
McClung, the pass to Walker. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Now here's Hield for the three. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McClung. The Warriors pull it in. Now here's Hield. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Pass to Dennis. Indiana again missing. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Curry with the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Pass eating. Siakam outside to the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice timing on the pass from Siakam, hitting the roller in stride.
Warriors leading by 22. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
It's time for the dance game. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Let's see it.
Changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Horford. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. So it's the Warriors now. Outside Butler. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Now, here's Siakam. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Back to Nesmith. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Podziemski. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nesmith, the pass to Shepard. Now Nesmith. 5 to shoot. A shot by Nembhard and nobody around. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 19-point game. Outside, Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Nembhard against Curry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 42 in the game.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Shepard with the ball. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Shooting for Golden State, Stephen Curry at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, he's already been labeled the greatest shooter of all time. So for Curry at this point of his career, he only cares about adding titles.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Youth Dance Team. Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Great show. Let's thank them, everyone.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam outside. Jackson a screen on Kuminga. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Inside. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. Pacers trail by 19. Here's Siakam, guarded by Green.
Minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Siakam inside. He's against Green. And he makes that one count.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Green with a screen on Nembhard. Outside Kuminga. Now Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 47 points.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Siakam inside the three-point line. Over to the left wing. Nesmith. Here's Jackson. And finally they get one to go in on this possession.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
So it's the Warriors now after Indiana gets the 3. Siakam with the rebound. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Outside Nembhard. And get the 3. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.